In life and in business, it's been a really tough last kind of year or 18 months. Imagination Technologies, they really wanted to acknowledge that, and they wanted to say that, whether you're a colleague or whether you're a customer, we're there to support you and help you through this. And not only that, but to build back better and achieving even more.
So I felt going into the day, I was confident that the metaphor worked for us as an organisation, and that internally people would resonate with that metaphor. I think it became a little bit trickier, my thought process about what people were going to think about externally, and would they really understand why we went with this climbing the mountain theme, because it is so diverse from what we actually do as a technology company.
Everyone just was committed to what they were asked to do. I think everyone actually really believed in the story, they believed in the metaphor we were trying to tell, and in one way or another it resonated with them in their lives, which is really cool. It wasn't just about Imagination's story. I think they felt the emotion of it.
I mean, it's definitely like a super relevant metaphor, and like climbing has been that for me in my life, a gauge of failure and success and trying to like work through and building a sense of self-efficacy through that. So yeah, definitely super relevant.
Climbing is about partnerships and having faith in the other person and a lot of trust, and you take it for granted when you go to a climbing wall, people falling off all the time and relying on the partners. But out here it's a more serious environment. Any errors could well be fatal, so you've got to have complete faith in your partner.
Well, as a climber, for me, it's all about how you manage the situations together, because you're undoubtedly stronger together. But it's also vitally important that you actually help each other. And so for me, it's exactly what people do in the mountains.
You all feel like you've achieved this monumental thing. Everyone knows that they've literally worked themselves to the bone, blood, sweat and tears. So yeah, I guess I felt like celebratory, but yeah, I felt like we all achieved something together with teamwork and collaboration.
I'm a huge fan of the movie Touching the Void, and when I came up with the idea for doing this film, I was doing lots of research, and I came across Keith, and he was the cinematographer on that, but of course he then went on to become one of the kind of world's kind of premier cinematographers of extreme sports and mountain climbing.
So I'll be actually ascending some fixed ropes with all the camera equipment to enable me to get those shots close in on the action. What I'll be looking for is features and dynamic moves. That's the thing that will really bring it to life.
Working with Keith was amazing. Seeing how the logistics of him going up and down with that massive camera, having never worked on anything on this kind of scale, I was amazed to see the amount of gear that he had to haul up and down. And it's not just, a matter of juggling up and down. Setting up the ropes and rigging the ropes is a whole team effort. So yeah, it was definitely a super interesting, good experience.
Why do we need to actually get people up a side of a cliff and carry all this equipment? I mean, Keith had, 2-3 cameras on his body at any given time?
It's really important to shoot this film the way it should be shot, authentically, without cutting corners. There would be other ways of telling a similar story, but it wouldn't be the right story. It's so important to capture the story of two people who start at the bottom of a challenge, making their way to the top, the challenges they face on the way. I think that you can't tell that story effectively if you're not going to do it properly.
Can I get up there with Nicola and Maya?
I would imagine so.
So if you imagine it's like a almost sheer drop with a kind of couple of bum-sized rocks that you can just about perch on. That's where we were sat.
There you go. You can actually move around now if you want. So you can actually go and stand over there. Or
I don't think we'll be standing anywhere, Andy. Yeah. I think we will stay put. Because where is there to stand, really? Hey Martin, how you doing up there?
Yes, yeah, very, very well. Yeah, it's very comfortable up here.
The shoot was fantastic. You guys look tremendous. You know, the shots are amazing. But the descent back down feels so much steeper on the way down than it did on the way up.
It was epic, phenomenal, thrilling, terrifying, you know, and at the centre of it all, teamwork, collaboration, you know, innovative ideas brought to life on the day. It was truly all of imagination's values at play.
Just finished filming at this location here. Now we're just heading back from this ledge over to base camp so we can get ready to launch the drone.
You ready? Yep. Rolling. Okay, and action!
The idea behind it was that we needed that authenticity. We wanted people to feel something, and that's what we're about. You know, we're about striving to be the best, you know, be excellent, you know, reach for the top.